what we are doing, we are not taking an idea from space. So what we are trying to achieve for Africa have been achieved in this planet Earth. And we are taking a true knowledge from other places. We begin to see a lot of the innovation that are really shifted the world and really the wonders of the world. Most of them come from established entrepreneur and skillful men and women who really challenged and disrupted the particular existence status quo, and they drive the world positively to their own thinking or their innovative thinking that are really making our world a better place. And all those things can be replicated here. We are not actually ignorant of the tremendous contribution we're expecting from our elective leaders, and because it is really stipulated, because the major expectation or the duty of a government is to create a neighboring environment, and they be able, because they have a monopoly of enforcement in the area of be through court, legislative, and administrative, and even police or military enforcement. Really, so because of the monopoly in that area, that because that they have enough to do, both how we enact law. But another thing is this, because you cannot enact law for your own except through legislative processes, which is a really arm of the government. You cannot establish court on your own except through the court, the established judicial system that are being controlled by government as well. And then you cannot enforce all those laws on your own except through the use of law enforcement agencies like police, military, and other paramilitary, in which the law have enabled us to use for enforce such laws or execute it. And because of that, they have monopoly of this. But the truth is, the government are not the one that's carrying innovation. It have to come from us. Because if you check most of the innovations or machines or even ideas that change the world, none of them actually come through directly the link of government. Even sometimes government even go against those people that are promulgating such idea. Take it from people like Mars, then even Socrates in his time, though it was very time, but it's organized government, and they are working on that. There is an individual body who are pushing his idea because they have seen the future of a human being. And then they'll be able to stood their ground and take a necessary risk, and they make sure say they implanted it and they drag the world to their own idea, which is a public in nature, have been driving the leadership strength of our people. And they may take into you for those days. Are we talking about some of the innovation that changed the world, like typewriters, where one of the seven wonders of the world, where you come up in printing machines? All those things are things that have been established by individuals like me and you as a form of business, and they use it to change the direction of the course of things. Taking it from other things, people invented aeroplane, invented all different things, no fails. So what am I trying to say? Actually, we may not actually get the ones we needed for the government, but we have the opportunity as a people to direct our course, to impact our world, to impact our communities, to do our best as people. Because we have complained so much that it's time for we to stand up for something. We are a government of an organization, and in the laws, I've always said they are still, the law have given you opportunity to form a kind of assembly for yourself, to pursue your cause, even to challenge government themselves, or even the way you take over the leadership of government by a means of legitimate process. And sure, doesn't mean so what are we trying to say? We have a lot to do. And the secondary, like I always say, most of the people in government, they are still at the same time a citizen like us. Once they are like me and you, before they be able to find their way to the corridor of power, and they stood there and they begin to walk, there. So some of what we find at the same time, some of all those things are some of the corroboration we are talking about. And as we are measuring an impact-driven business, what is your purpose of the business you do? When we're talking about impact-driven, we're talking about a business, you go beyond just trade. You do. Your skill is your business. Your leadership is your business. Your seminar, your idea is your business. Yes. All those things matters. And that is why Impact Business School are here to guide people for you to know the public interest requirement. Because a lot of people complain are things that are supposed to be anchoring on public interest goods. So when the things have been making a class thing that the few begin to enjoy, you find out the society will begin to decrease in their standard of living, and the psyche of those things are begin to affect every area of the society well-being. From there we begin to, it's not like in Africa.